Jericho Road Chaplaincy is extension of the Presbyterian social service. We provide chaplaincy to those who are in prisons, in hospitals, those who are working amongst refugees. It is a service that is based on our need to reach out to the community with mercy, justice. It is distinctively a Christian ministry. And what I mean by that is we are there not only to represent Christ-likeness to those who are in need, but we are there as Christian brothers and sisters to those who may not always find themselves in church and those who are on the outside of church walls. I think my fellow chaplains would agree with me that we are not meeting people while they are walking in the bed of daisies. We are meeting people who are going through what it feels like a valley of shadow of death. Whether it is because they are in prison, whether they themselves or their loved ones are in hospital. We meet them in emergencies, we meet them in palliative care, we meet them in mental health wards. And in those hard places, people are very vulnerable. And they are unpretentious. Everything is raw, everything is right up on the surface. There is no need to pretend that everything is okay because it's so visible. And chaplains meet people who are just going through one of the most difficult times in their lives. And so for us to be meeting with them in that place, first of all, we are so mindful that people are very vulnerable, are in distress. And so we feel that it is not only a privilege, but it is a hard place to hold. More than any other time, faith rises and shines through when we are going through difficult times. And the chaplains have the privilege of perhaps strengthening and affirming people's faith. It's such an important ministry. It's a ministry that perhaps not many Christians are able to extend because not anyone can actually work in a hospital without all the permissions and all those things. And so in some ways we are permitted, chaplains are permitted or affirmed to go into places where others may not be able to go. And so it is an extension of what the church overall as a faith community is doing in the community. We're doing it in a very specific spaces. And so we can't do this alone because it's not just our job. It is all of our work. It's a ministry of the whole church to be part of this work. It's also in some ways missional gospel mandate for us to go to those who are on the outside of the camp. We are to go and visit those who are in prison. We are to be with those who are sick. We are to be with those who are grieving. We are to be with those who are traumatized. And so our work, we can't do this alone because it is part of what we're doing as a church. But not only that, our chaplains, we need a lot of encouragements. We go to some hard places. And it always warms my heart when I hear other Christians saying, I'm praying for you. I think what you're doing is really important. It really warms my heart. It sustains us in this work that we do.